Much for that. In fact, if you look at the entire Credit Access IPO, it's a fresh issue of 630 odd crore with an OFS of nearly around 500 odd crore. The promoters are looking to offload a good amount of the equity, and with that, the promoter stake, which is the Credit Access stake, would be coming down to 80.3% versus around 99 odd percent. In fact, if you look at the valuations, what most of the brokerages are stating is that slightly expensive given the kind of financials that the company has been reporting so far. If you look at the valuations itself, Credit Access is valued at nearly around 2.6x for FY19. Slightly expensive, of course, than Saturn Credit, but of course easier versus Bharat Financial. Having said that, if you look at the overall ratings, Antique does state an avoid, but we are seeing that Prabhudas Lilladher does have a subscribe with long-term, from a longer-term outlook. Having said that, if you look at Credit Access IPO, they are the third largest MFI player, including Bharat Financial. They have been growing fairly strongly in the last few years itself. The AUM growth has been over 55 odd percent. However, they also have been able to have a good track record in terms of repayment track record, and the net NPA is zero. But because of the note ban and few of the reasons, we did see the credit cost being fairly elevated, and that impacted their ROEs in the last few years. As a result of that, the ROEs overall have dipped by close to around 500 bips in the last 4 years itself. Besides that, although they do have good amount of presence in Karnataka as well as Maharashtra, some of the analysts do cite it as a slight concentration risk. So yes, subscribe from a long-term perspective from PL coming in on Credit Access IPO.